see, as a lady, your body count should be one, bakope, or maximum of 3. In fact, you don't have to exceed 3, okay? Because tell me why you've had sex with more than 3 people. Like, what are you looking for in life? Yeah? Now, I know you come for me, but let me explain. You see, there are some things that you won't realize will affect you in the future, okay? Until maybe 10 years later, where you are married to your dream husband, some doggy somewhere, you have your dream car, your business, everything is going on so well, and now you need children. That's when things will now start hitting you, okay? Because the more you are exposed to different people, the more you are having sex, the more you have multiple sexual partners, you are at risk of getting gonorrhea. Gonorrhea or chlamydia. Now, what makes gonorrhea deadly in females is that, you see, if a man gets gonorrhea right now, give him 2 to 5 days. Just 2 to 5 days, you will start seeing symptoms. In fact, he cannot stay because the moment he's urinating, the pain is too much. He has to come to the hospital to be treated. Yes, but if a female gets gonorrhea like that, nothing will show. Usually nothing will show, because the gonorrhea of males, it affects the urethra where they urinate. No, that's where it affects. So when they are urinating, it irritates them a lot. That's how come they know that they have infection. But for females, it attacks the endocervix. And you see, at that place, the pain receptor there is not so sensitive. The pain receptor there is not so sensitive. So they might be okay. There may not be any symptoms till it becomes worse. Maybe after 2 or 3 years or 4 years, where it now ascends up and affects the genital tract. It affects the fallopian tube. It affects the ovaries and the uterus and cause a pelvic inflammatory disease. See, when it gets to this stage, it's you and God. Because the moment inflammation sets in there, what's happening is that it affects your fallopian tube. And let me give you a small anatomy. The fallopian tube is where fertilization occurs. So when the eggs are released from the ovaries, the eggs travel to the fallopian tube, wait for the sperm there, and the fertilization will occur there. Now, after fertilization, the eggs now move from the fallopian tube and gets implanted in the uterus. Now, if there's an inflammation in the fallopian tube, that place closes. There's scarring and narrowing. So the eggs are not able to move again. Okay, so now they get stuck there. So what happens? Causes ectopic pregnancy. Sometimes the fallopian tube are even destroyed that fertilization will not even occur. Okay, so now pregnancy is out. That's how come some people after 10 years or 15 years will become infertile. And now they will be blaming witches. They will be blaming wizards. They will be blaming some old woman somewhere. Not knowing it was because you were having sex with Kwejo, Brian, Kwesi, and Kobe. You pay. With pelvic inflammatory disease, when it happens like that, you start having fever, you start having pain during sex, you start having a whole lot. You have to come to the hospital, you have to stabilize you. But then your womb is gone. Your fallopian tube is gone. Everything is gone. How are you going to get pregnant? How are you going to get pregnant? So please, be careful. Now that the weather is doing some way, just stick to one person. You see, the thing is, if you are with one person, you know that you people are dating to marry, you will even have sex. What happens is that because you people are faithful to each other, your boyfriend will come and tell you. He'll come and tell you that, oh, this is what I found, or this is what I got after having sex with you, so that you people will do some investigation and treat yourselves. But if you all are having multiple sexual partners, at the end of the day, you might not even know where you got the gono or who brought it to you. And then the boys might also be scared of coming to tell you, because sometimes the boy will come to you and then they will never come back again. Why? Because they go gono from you. It's not because you're not pretty. What man you gono? So he will not come back to you again, and that boy too will not come and tell you that you gave him an infection. So please, careful on how you have sex and your sexual life. Aside that, I think every lady should once in a while go to the hospital and test for sexual transmitted infection. Okay. This is Dr. Shade. Welcome to the Vitals. If you find this video helpful, please tap on the like button, subscribe, comment, and share. Thank you very much.